Where's my darn yarn?
Hi everyone and welcome to episode number 17 of the dyepod. My name is Petra
And my name is Robert.
and we come to you from Eksjö in Sweden, and you can find us here on YouTube as the dyepod, and also on Ravelry as the dyepod, and on Instagram at Fru Valborg, and on internet as www.fruvalborg.se.
Wow,
Wow!
you remembered it all.
Yes, I did.
And now I think we have proven that we can also start the program very, very seriously.
Yes.
So Petra, it's not been that long ago since we had the last update, actually, the last pod.
No?
And you said in that pod that we will do one more before we go on vacation.
Yeah.
And here we are.
Yes.
So we, I think, are becoming very predictable. Actually.
We are leaving in, it's Thursday today, and we are leaving on Monday for our vacation. So I think we just will manage to load this up on YouTube before we leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll bring the camera, right?
Yes, yes, we will.
There will be some type of a road movie put together later on, hopefully.
Yeah. At least on my stories, I'm planning to put a little highlight with our travels around southern Europe.
You nervous?
A little.
What are you nervous about?
I'm mostly nervous about the long traveling days, so that it will be fine with all the kids in the car, because I can imagine it will be very hot when we come south, and the kids are kind of used to travel with the car, but I hope it will be fine anyway. So, and otherwise, I don't know, maybe I told you yesterday I was a little nervous about Autobahn through Germany, because I know many people drive very fast, and we have all our precious with us, and another extra precious for Clara as well. So that always makes me a little nervous when all the kids are with like that and we travel. So anyway. Yeah.
But we will take it easy.
Yeah.
We will drive safe.
Yes.
What have you been doing then since the last episode?
I think we mostly have just prepared for taking vacation, because we are kind of tired. I'm tired anyway. Yeah. I have mostly been dying for... I think I was ready with the last Stephen and Penelope order, maybe when we recorded the last episode, but now I have prepared for a big shop update that I put out yesterday. So now tomorrow I will just pack all the orders. You have made a lot of orders yesterday and today, which is very fun. So it will be very lovely to send all the yarn out to you. And so I'm sending tomorrow, and on Monday I asked actually the post woman that works where I leave all the packages, and told her if I could leave them a little bit earlier than they have open on Monday, so we can, because we're leaving early for the travel. So
did she say okay?
Yes. So that will be the last time I send out the orders before we are leaving, and then it will take 3 weeks until next time we will pack the orders. So yeah.
So what's the last deadline of ordering then?
I guess it might be 10 o'clock on Sunday, because then we might get tired and have to sleep, because we will get up early. So if you make, I know many orders come in at night, late at night, maybe 1 o'clock. Many people like to shop in the evening, maybe because then everything is calm and you have time to think. But if you order Sunday night, they will not go out on Monday because we are sleeping then, I guess.
Okay, so sometime Sunday evening, that's the final call.
Yes.
For this time.
Mm-hmm. I will write it down on the website as well, but...
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's been another very strange thing about the period since we last did the podcast, and that is that we are almost living as teenagers.
Yes!
Where are all the children?
Yeah, they are... Robert, your two girls are in... or our two girls, but from your body anyway. They are in Norway and visiting their grandma and grandpa and your sister and their family and so. And they have also been on a scout camp, you say?
Yeah.
So they have been away for almost 2 weeks, and the other girls are with their dad in the northern of Sweden, where they have a cabin over there. So they have been away for almost 3 weeks now. So for 2 weeks we have just our oldest daughter is home, but she has been away on festivals and things, and she's working. So yeah, it's just the two of us.
It's very different lifestyle.
Yeah.
Suddenly we are very much flexible and can take a lot of things as they come.
Yeah, we have been to after works, and we have been to we have done things now. We played the frisbee golf.
Who won?
You won. I was lousy. Yeah, we've done things like that.
Yeah.
So I think it has been nice. Strange, but also it's difficult before they leave, because you feel like, oh my god, they are leaving for so long, and then when they have left, you just you kind of forget it and just enjoy some free time. That doesn't happen very often for us because yeah.
And I think that's the right attitude actually to have, that they are enjoying themselves, and we should be enjoying ourselves and take the opportunity.
Yeah.
So everybody wins.
Yeah.
It will be nice now when they come home, though. It's been a long time since we've seen them.
Definitely. They're coming home on Saturday, and Sunday we're packing, and then we're leaving again. So they have a rough time.
Yeah, it's for them. It's a lot of traveling some days actually.
I think it has been nice because we have both worked very much these 2 weeks, and I think it's kind of nice not being that stressful. I am always stressful usually because I want to get home in a appropriate time, because I know the kids are home, and I like to be home kind of early when they come from school and things like that. So I've been home maybe 5 o'clock. That never happens otherwise, and just chilling, and I know you won't be home anyway, so that's kind of nice. It has been almost a vacation already, even if we have worked a lot.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, that's been good. You know how you usually say that history moves in circles, right? So history repeats itself. And just 10 minutes ago, I had one of those moments with you. So you remember when we've been talking about the non-superwash yarns?
Yes.
I think we are back in a non-superwash dilemma, aren't we?
Yes, as always.
As always. Can you please let us know what the dilemma is?
I guess this dilemma is very boring for everyone to hear at this point, because we might have talked about this every episode. I don't know. I decide for equality, and then I rethink. And then I decide, and then I rethink. So, yeah. It's like... It was because I wanted you to touch my arm, because it was very soft, and it was a base that I actually had spun up for me, that I decided not to have. But now when I look at all my swatches, I have made a lot of these swatches and things. I'm just, but I like this maybe most anyway.
Do you have any non-superwash currently in the stash?
Yes, I have the DK, the soft singles DK I have. And there is actually a Danish designer who has designed some patterns, and also now is designing a pattern in that quality, and she loves it, and she wants me to bring it in again, and I have it in stock, a few skeins left. And then I had to make a swatch of it just to see, because I have not knitted a garment or so. And I really love this base. Is really beautiful, but you know, I loved it before as well, but I made a swatch, and it's a single ply with alpaca, silk and merino, and this is very beautiful, I think. It's kind of fussy because the alpaca, but it also it has a little sheen to it from the silk as well. You can see it even more when you knit it up like this. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now my next project that I will cast on, I think will be actually I think I will make a hipster shawl.
Hipster?
By Joji Locatelli.
Is it called that, or is it a hipster
No,
shawl?
it's called
The
that.
name is that?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I will make it in either this colorway, the caramel colorway, or this serendipity colorway. I don't know which would be. Maybe this one?
Yeah. I think you should
I
go
think
for the
this,
brown one.
yeah. The
Caramel.
difference with the non-zip wash yarns, you can see the difference between the colors. This is caramel on Merlin singles, and this is on the non-zip wash. It's kind of different.
Why is it like that?
Because I don't know really. The color evens out, or I don't know if it. With a superwash yarn, they always get more saturated when you dye it, because yeah, it's made superwash both to take the dye very good and also hold up and not be felted and anything. But I think it's always like that. So yeah, but I really like this one. This is so soft. Feel it. It's beautiful.
It's like squeezing like a very, very old lady. They have always very soft skin.
Yeah. Yeah, so maybe a hipster shawl. I really would like that in this base.
Huh.
So that will
Okay.
be the next. And this one, as I said, this is the Birkin sweater by Caitlin Hunter. I don't know if I wear it before in the
Very
show.
nice.
I really like it. It's, I don't know, maybe. It's not cropped. It's just below the waist. So, and it has a lovely structure. Yeah, I like it. But today it's almost 25 degrees.
Yeah.
And I see I'm starting to sweat here. So I think I will take it off.
Let's go. Nice. Okay. I just remembered another thing about this summer actually. And that is what you are doing after our vacation. Or after our trip, so to say.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a very exciting little adventure you're going on.
Yes, it is. I'm very excited for that one. I'm on the Thursday when we come home. I am leaving for a little town called Vejle in Denmark, and then I will join for Guld DK's natural dye class they have there. So it's for a weekend, and it's in English, an international course. So there will be people from all over the world. And I am a total beginner of natural dyes, so that will be so exciting.
What do you want to do with this knowledge then?
I don't know really. Mostly it's just for myself, because I'm interested in what the plants and everything around us can make. It's very exciting to see those colorways that you can get from maybe an avocado. I don't know, Shana. What do you say? These in the middle. Anyway, okay, but yeah, and also when I work with wool and fibers all day long, I think it's nice to have the knowledge about a little broader knowledge than I have with the things I do now. So I think it will be a good. I don't think it's. I know there are people dye a natural dye for a living. But the yarn is much more expensive because this takes a lot of more time. And it's not that you just dye it; you have to collect all the things, and it's not always around you. And yeah, the process is much more time taking. So I don't think it will be something you just can produce much of. Maybe a lineup with some natural dyes if there are some colorways that I really like. Maybe you could do those, and yeah. But yeah, maybe as a little side
gig.
A side gig, yeah. It will be very fun to learn anyway. So
How many people are coming on this workshop then?
there is I think it's 15 people.
15.
Yeah. So it's kind of intimate anyway. It's not that very large.
No.
A class, but I know someone wrote to me that's from the United States that will join there, and I will go with Anna from Dandelion Yarns, and she's a very nice and lovely lady, and she's I guess all of you know maybe, but she's a hand dyer in Sweden as well, and she mostly focuses on non-support yarns. Yeah, only non-support yarns, and she does that very good, and she's very sweet, so that will be fun. We will share a room there.
Okay.
Yes, I hope we will knit and talk and have a lovely weekend.
Sure you will.
Yeah.
So when you come back, you can tell us more about that then.
Yes. I hope I know you can bring home. Every participant in this class gets to take like this color circle with you home. So you get one little mini skein of every colorway that is dyed on the whole class. So you get like this color wheel to get home.
Nice.
So I have ordered some books.
Yeah, I know.
That will arrive tomorrow, I hope. So I will read them a little and maybe bring some of them for vacation.
Yeah.
To read so I know a little before.
Sounds really interesting. I'm sure I will hear a lot more.
I've already talked a long time.
Yeah, no, but,
yes.
it is interesting.
Yeah,
I understand that you, having the interest you have, want to kind of explore certain things further, even though maybe you will or maybe you won't sell any of that.
Yeah.
So, but I get that. That's a part of it too.
Yeah.
I have other interests, you know, but I do the same thing. I always explore further and further and further, and then you learn new things here and there.
You have like a little niche, but it's nice to have the knowledge a little wider. If people ask or wonder things, and yeah, so.
Cool.
Yeah.
Do you have any new business updates?
Yes, we are actually bringing in 2 more retailers.
This
autumn.
This is an exclusive.
I don't want to say so much of it yet, but there will be a new retailer in the United States and one in Canada. And I don't want to mention it yet, who they are, but when I start dyeing for them, I will announce it even more, but I think that's very exciting. I'm very happy with Steven and Penelope, and they order a lot of yarn.
Yes. We love them.
Yes, we certainly do. But it's also fun because the one in the United States, it's an area where you work. So it would be a possibility for me to go there as well and maybe have a trunk show there, or I don't know, it would be fun. And yeah, when you're standing all alone all day, it's fun to reach out for some new contacts, and yeah, it's a place where it's very expensive to order yarn from outside EU. So yeah, I hope that will be.
Yeah, and this is also, I guess, this is also a part of running a business, to explore new things and find new partners here and there.
Yeah.
That makes it exciting too.
I'm a little worried because we have talked about it a lot. How will I manage to dye all the yarn? And we have also talked a lot about whether we should maybe bring in someone per hour to help me scanning and labeling and these things that you do at the moment in the evenings and in the weekends and things. So yeah, with more work, there might be need for some help further ado, but yeah, we'll see.
One step at a time.
Yes, one step at a time. It will be fun anyway.
Absolutely. Yeah, it would be great if you could join me on one of the trips over there. It would be really cool.
Yes.
So let's make that happen. Okay. Any other things on the headline general stuff?
Yeah, I don't know really. It's now it's vacation, so we can't almost see any further. But I will attend on Stickkontakts Garnmässa. That's
Yes.
north of Stockholm. In I think it is in September. In the end of September.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, and then I was also invited to participate at Barcelona Knit Festival with Steven and Penelope. So and that is in November, I think.
Yeah.
So there will be no more of those events in the autumn because I'm away for Denmark and then Stickkontakts and then Barcelona and then yeah, we're bringing in these new retailers. So I think the autumn is kind of packed with yarn dyeing and work anyway. So yeah.
So we know what we will be doing.
Yes, we know.
But that's good, you know. That's the point.
Yeah.
All right, so let's start talking about something more specific then, such as your knitting projects.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you have any?
No.
No. I, however, have been knitting a lot of stuff. So the first I will show you, this is from my new knitting bag from Hurdy-Gurdy. And I'm knitting this. This is a headband for very large heads. And it's called, I don't know what it's called. I made the pattern up myself. So that's one thing.
Yeah.
What else have I got? I have this nice fringe supply bag thing going on. And in here I have a lilac little darling of a sweater.
A shawl.
Which can also be used as a shawl.
Yeah.
So it's like a combo. And last but not least, I have this from the German lady. What's her name?
Pink hazel
Pink
bags.
hazel bags.
Yes.
And this is kind of like a circus thing with different stuff on it.
Yeah. Nice.
So that's what I've been working on.
Okay.
What have you been doing?
Kind of the same.
What? You copying me?
Kind of the same.
Okay, so
Yeah.
then maybe you should talk about it then.
Okay.
Since you
So-
seem to know it all.
Okay. So this headband that you talked about, well, it feels like I have not knitted so much, but I have started up a little. I have so many whips now that kind of I don't know what to knit at, and I don't know what to finish.
You heard about the shotgun problem?
No, but I can imagine what it means.
Yes. You are in that
Yeah.
dilemma.
Anyway, this one is the Navelli Tea, I think. The Navelli Tea by Caitlin Hunter. Boiler Knit Works on Instagram. And I knit this in the newest base Merlin, which is 90% merino and 10% linen base. A single ply. And this is actually a colorway that I dyed that didn't turn out as it should be, so I took them for myself. and it's also antique and an ash colorway. So this is kind of terra, but yeah. Terra is a colorway that I really like, but it turns out different every time I dye it, so it's kind of disappointing. I don't know how to make the recipe to make it consistent. It's very strange. Some colorways is like they don't want to be a part of the lineup.
Maybe they are like more free spirits.
Yeah.
You can't put a label on them. They
You know,
just wanna be
I have a
whatever.
friend, Therese, who's Tipsy Tessie on Instagram. She loves peach, and many of you, I guess, know because she's a very talented handicrafter. And she asked me about some peach and clay colorways, and this was one of them, and also antique, which is a very light colorway. And I dyed up some skeins for her, maybe 9 colorways. And her absolute favorite was a colorway that I now have dyed maybe 15 times, and it turns out different every time. And we had announced it on Instagram that this will come, Tipsy Tessie, and I'm just emailed Therese so many times, but no, this is not gonna happen because it doesn't turn out as I want to. It turns a different shade every time I dye it, and I can't explain why. I've tried it so many times, and it's so small amounts of red, black, yellow, and a little brown, and somewhere in this process it otherwise splits the colorway dyeing stock, or it's very annoying. So I have made a few batches of this Terra, but now I'm just call it once because until I see when it turns out as I'm thinking it should be.
Yeah.
So that's why many of like this colorway it turns up and call once, and it's almost the same as the previous batch, but yeah. Anyway, the yarn, this base is very nice. It has a beautiful drape, and it has the same thickness as the Merino single base, so you can match them as you wish. But the linen in it, I don't know if you could see on this a little darker skein. It turns out gorgeous, I think. It's kind of a little sprinkly with the linen puffing out somewhere. But yeah, it's beautiful. And
You said it was a Navelli tee. Is it a t-shirt then? Or?
yes, it is. But this will not be a t-shirt. Because I'm not so fond of knitted t-shirts because you can't use a woolen, I can't use a woolen garment in the summer. And when it's winter, I don't want a tee.
No.
I want arms because then it's cold.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's beautiful as a tee, but I'm doing this, and I will have another neckline like this instead of, as I told you the last time, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm changing this a bit, and I will make a longer sleeve, maybe a little trumpet arm or something like that, a 3/4 trumpet arm or something like that. I will see. I don't know. I have to decide when I get there.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was that.
Good. And are you also claiming that you have?
No, I don't know.
Well,
We don't mind that because that's a Kala shawl, and I've showed it like 3 times.
What
in the
about
same-
this one then?
Yeah, this is new.
This is new.
Yeah. So this is a cast on that I made maybe 2-3 weeks ago, and it is. I've shown it on Instagram. It is the Shifty sweater by Andrea Mowry, and this is a beautiful structure to it. I think it's knitted with slipped stitches that makes this bubbly structure on it. And I've chosen to use my twist base in the same color all the sweater through. I use this. It's a little speckled but not so much. And then I just collected all I had so many, I just took some leftovers and some skeins that was not so good for the shop and so on. Yeah, so that's really fun. It takes a little while because I shift colorways all the time, as you can see. Turns out a little striped.
Is it going to be that way all the way down?
Yeah, and all the way on the arms as well. So I think this will be good to knit on during our Europe tour because I will have a lot of hours to knit there.
Yeah.
But it's a cropped version, so it will not be much longer, maybe 10 centimeters longer than this. And
the arms?
The arms will be, I don't know if I should go with my go-to 3/4 arms or sleeves, or just the whole way. I don't know. I will see when I knit it. But it turns out nice, I think. Yeah. And this is, I think this, I said it on Instagram, but it's a very good scrap project. So if you have a lot of leftovers, this is perfect because you can just change them as you go. If you have a lot of colorways, I think I have 6 colorways all the way through, and change them consequently, or what do you say? But yeah,
It looks difficult to knit, is it?
no, it's not difficult. It's just from top down, so you just knit in the round, and then the only thing is that you kind of slip 2 stitches and knit 2 with one color, and on the next round you take the main color, like for this example it's a gray one, and you knit 1 round. You knit 2 rounds, and then the next 2 rounds you take with only the other color as well. So you have only 1 strand all the time, but you change them from the rows.
Okay.
Yeah. You have to learn to knit to understand, my darling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully these guys know what you're talking
Yes,
about.
I think they do.
Yeah.
I think they do. Otherwise
I understood
they ask.
round and round.
Yeah. Anyway, it looks like a colorway yoke, but you only use 1 strand at a time, so it's not that difficult. 2 rounds with 1 color and 2 rounds with the other, and then you just shift it again.
Right.
The only thing that it's not so fun is this.
Oh shit.
Yes.
Spaghetti.
Yeah. This is not my kind of cup of tea. I hate to weave in ends.
What happens if you just cut them off?
Then you get a hole,
Uh-huh.
big hole. Yeah, so that's not fun, but yeah.
There should be some type of innovation for that. Some gadget that does that for you.
I know there are people that know how to weave in the ends as you go.
Okay.
So you kind of knit in it, but I don't know how to do that, and I have not Googled it and learned. Maybe I should do that sometime.
Would you buy it if there was like a small thing you held on one of those strands and you clicked and zzz, and then it was stuck?
Of course I would.
Yeah. So if any inventors out there, this would be a good one.
I watched the podcast, The Fruity Knitting, yesterday, and they had an interview with a lady, a designer, that actually has written whole books about these finishing things, because she thinks that's very important. And I understand it is, because if you're a garment maker, maybe you should like the whole process, but I'm kind of I just like to knit. I like to knit and choose the color and everything, but I don't like the finish. But maybe sometime I can understand, when I have even more time, I can appreciate the finishing thing as well. At the moment I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, but I understand that many people think it's important, because it makes the garment look well tailored, if you'd say so.
It's the small final details.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right,
So.
that was a nice one. Or are you working on other things?
No. Yeah, I'm
Only
working.
2 things. That's a lie, Petra.
I'm working on 3 sweaters and 2 shawls, but since the last podcast I have not made a single row on the other stuff, so they are ashamed in the bags at the moment. And I have the half of the day today I was supposed to work, but I have just knitted 1 row on one project and 1 row on the next project, because just to get the feel of which projects I want to bring to the Europa tour. But mostly I want to cast on the hipster shawl.
Okay. Why don't you do that then?
Yeah, I might do that.
Yeah.
Because I don't enjoy any of my whips at the moment. I look at them and I don't enjoy them.
Do you think you will again, or are they doomed?
I want the Navelli. I really like that one. I think that will be gorgeous when it's done.
Yeah.
And I started knitted, so I have knitted some more rows on this. But I thought about frogging maybe 1 or 2, just to have the feeling that I don't have so many whips. and I could cast on the next shawl.
But I can give you an exception here on camera. It's okay that you cast on this shawl.
Okay, that's good, because it's a new quality. It's very nice of you to give me the blessing to cast on another shawl. Yeah,
Of course.
because yeah, I'm a little sad when the whips don't engage me.
Okay. Yeah, you have the mohair one.
Yeah, and the mohair one is kind of, it feels too thick to have in a lap when it's this hot outside. And I make up some excuses for myself that I don't want to knit on the whips.
Those are the best excuses. The ones you just make up,
I
actually.
know. Yeah, it's not good.
No.
I want to finish them.
Yes, but then you should just have some patience. Take them one
Yeah.
by one, and you will get there
Yeah,
eventually.
I always listen to the people who say that knitting is a hobby and that you should enjoy it.
Yes.
It's not like an industry thing that you have to do. What you have to do is like doing the dishes and things, and that's not always fun, but knitting should be fun.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Good advice.
Yeah. So I listen to those, and maybe they will follow a hipster shawl to their...
And maybe there will be some frogs around us pretty soon.
Yes.
Who knows? In front of us, you can't see this because you only see a part of what I'm seeing. There are a lot of yarn skeins.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I like to have it in front of me.
Okay.
I don't know. I just wanted to show a little what's in the shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Show and tell, huh?
I do it quickly.
Can you do some type of a little trudelutt for the show and tell?
New yarn.
Good.
Okay.
Extremely good, actually.
Yeah.
Wow. If you need a jingle made, then she's the one.
Okay. Well, anyway, because I made a kind of large shop update yesterday, I just wanted to show what's in there.
Good.
Maybe you have seen, or maybe you will not see because it's finished already. But I have dyed a lot in this Merlin base, and I showed you before. But this is a very lovely. I have seen so many projects from you in this base now, many novelties and many things. And it's, even though it looks rustic, it's a very, very soft base. It's almost just the same as the Merino singles. It doesn't look like it because you see the linen fluff around. But it's just as soft as the singles. It just looks a little more rustic. Makes a little, yeah, extra to the base. And then I have still a lot of this Silky Yak DK in the shop.
That is my favorite
Yeah,
quality.
this is actually mine as well.
If you haven't bought that one,
Yeah.
you have made a mistake.
And look at these colorways together. This is Petrol, Green Mile, Lipstick and Caramel. And the Caramel is the one I used for in this base for my Soldotna crop that I knitted. And this is, I actually have 2 designers that is working in this base at the moment.
Okay.
So hopefully now in the future you will see the result, but I can't say anything more about that at the moment. But this is just the softest, most beautiful yarn.
Ever.
And yeah, and
Ever.
yeah, it's a dream to knit with, actually. So yeah, when these are over, all these semi-solids will also be available for pre-order in the shop, I think, because this is such a, it would be good for shawls, hats, gloves, sweaters. Yeah, it's just gorgeous, I think.
We cry when we sell these.
Yeah, I love it anyway.
They are
Yeah,
very nice.
Yeah,
I'm
they are
I'm
so
not kidding.
nice. No. So, and I showed the soft singles.
Yeah.
So I will have to take a few of those away from the shop so I can start my new shawl.
I put them over here then.
Yes. And also I updated with a lot of twist. So twist, for you who hasn't used it yet, is It's kind of the same as the swirl base that Stephen and Penelope sells, but there's no nylon in this. It's 100% merino, but it's exactly the same length and the same gauge and everything. So this is a little squisher, and it's very, very soft. And this is a perfect yarn, if you ask me, for fingering sweaters and shawls, and with a no nylon in it, it's perfect for gloves and hats and things like that as well. I really like this high twist 2-ply skeins, and I have made a lot of new colorways, so that is fun as well. And
Yes.
many of them are very appreciated. This one is a new one that I have sold a lot of already. It's the Wildling from Game of Thrones, of course. It's a beautiful neutral shade that you can use for just almost any other colorway, if you're knitting like a colorway sweater. And this is a very nice new colorway that we named yesterday, actually, and it's called Beryl. It's kind of a burgundy red, semi-solid with a lot of variegation in it. I really like this one.
Mm.
It's very beautiful for like this yellowy mustard. This is also new, Savannah. It's a beautiful colorway, I think, and you could use it with the peachy colorway. This is Pinky Swear. It's it's also a new colorway. And this is a new colorway, Marrakesh. I love these together. I love this. It's a nice combo, if you ask me. And bring in the green. It's nice. Yeah. So there are a lot of colorways, and I could come up with so many new sweaters to cast on. I would love this.
I see you're
Yes.
dreaming away now.
Yes, you know,
Uh-oh.
these in a colorway sweater. This is medley. These would be gorgeous together as well. Yeah. So
Why don't you have my favorite new name then? The Dorado.
the Dorado, I didn't take that out.
Sometimes Petra.
I can get it.
Yes.
Because it's very nice to the barrel.
It's very nice to the barrel. Sometimes, she is hard to convince with good names, so then we end up with these other names. But sometimes she just says yes.
Yes.
And this is one of those times.
Yeah.
And for
So-
the ones that don't know what the Dorado is, it is a fish in the more southern hemisphere, so to say.
Yeah. So this is also new, and it's like an aqua colorway, and this would be nice with beryl. Look at these together.
Holy smokes!
Oh my!
Dorado and beryl.
Yeah. So this is aqua with these golden speckles on it. So yeah, it's also nice to many different colorways. It's also nice with peach. Beautiful together with the green. It's nice with the green.
How far away are we from a Stinky Pete dye?
I don't know. I guess
Pretty
kind of far. It's not my favorite, but I know it's your favorite name anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of colorways to choose from, and many of them, I think many of them might be sold out because you have done good work in the web shop. Yeah. This one would be beautiful with this, don't you think?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Looks
So
very
anyway,
nice.
I just wanted to show you a little. It's so fun bringing up all these new colorways all the time. Because
So when you release a new shop update, like you did yesterday, right?
yeah,
What are the colors that kind of immediately goes?
gray, black, all the neutrals, because and that's not so strange maybe, because if you knit like there is many colorway sweaters at the moment, like stranded knitwork, stranded knits and things, And you want this neutral to match with maybe one of these. You might not knit a whole sweater in this, but it's beautiful if you bring in like this, just a tonal neutral colorway. And so, do you see? This would not be fun maybe just alone.
No.
But it's fun when you put together it with something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are there any trends going on at the moment? Any types of colors that are very popular?
These earthy tones is very popular, I think. Like caramel sells out very quickly, and all these, yeah, all these grays, earthy tones, rusty tones.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's different.
Yeah.
I love the purples. I don't know, they're always my favorite. I love purple. Yeah, or heather or what you say, but yeah.
Okay.
So I just wanted to show that.
Yes, that was something, huh?
Yeah, and I also have these because these came in the mail just some days ago, or maybe a week ago. It's a new pom-pom and it's the new line, and I really like them both. I really like the look of this. It's beautiful colorways, and the models are beautiful because it's so different shapes of the bodies and the colors and everything. It's very, very nice. It's all about this diverse community, and pom-pom is very good at this. And yeah, it's a beautiful woman here who shows this, and she's so beautiful with one of the shawls that's in here. And the colors in this magazine is just totally stunning.
It seems to become more.
Yeah, you see the earthy tones here. Much of the much gray in the colorways, I think. If it's blue, it's much gray in the blues and things like that. I don't know if I can find the beautiful. You see, that's gorgeous. That picture is gorgeous, I think. Yeah, and the line is beautiful as well, and also have a little other things than just the patterns. It's always about a designer or a dyer or something like that, and they write very beautiful. They have a very beautiful language in it. So yeah, it's also great. And I never will knit and all these patterns, but it's, you know, when you start buying them, you can't just miss a number.
No, of course.
In the collection.
Of course, you need to have them all.
Yes, and they smell good. So I'm planning for, maybe if I have the time in this vacation, I might not because we're not home, but to put some post-it papers where the patterns that I actually like are.
Okay.
So I can find them.
Yeah.
I almost bought one pattern that I actually found in the latest issue then from my liner. So I have no clue all the patterns that is here and if I should buy them on Ravelry. So yeah, it will be good with some post-it notes.
Yeah, and I think it's refreshing to see what you said, that some of these models are, I would say, representing a broader part of our community than before.
Totally, and they have done an amazing job, both those magazines and of course as well in the community. I think it's such a great work with this, and also the sizing has also been talked about a lot, which is also perfect because many women that knits are like me, older, and we don't have like the model bodies that is almost represented in the most fashion magazines. So I love that as well, and it's maybe 60-70-year-old woman or a man or any skin tones and everything, and I think that makes the magazine even more beautiful and gives them more personality, I think.
Yeah.
Because everyone can recognize maybe the shape of the body or the skin tone or just anything. So yeah, I think it's nice.
And it also plays a part in making things more normal, I would say, or more, just the way it is.
Yeah.
We talk a lot about that at work too, that you need to kind of try consciously maybe for a while to get a lot of variation represented.
Yeah.
And then after a while, it's not, you don't have to do it consciously anymore.
No.
It just becomes normal.
Yeah.
And I think that's when you really have achieved something.
Yeah. And now I think this time is very much conscious.
Exactly. Good.
Yeah, so I think that's what I had to show today in that area. I think we have another area that's almost even more important.
Yes, we do. Actually, I have failed.
Oh,
Yeah.
how?
Last time I said that I would like to have an African beer.
Ah, yeah.
And I have tried actually to find that. So I was here on the local shop down in the town here. They did not have any. I was also in Stockholm and looked around, and I could not find any beer from Africa.
Okay.
I have gotten some tips on good beers to look for, but I have not found them yet. So my quest will go on.
Yes.
I will not rest until I have an African beer. However, today that is not the case.
Okay.
So then I was thinking, how can I bridge this? How can I compensate and do something now a little bit spectacular? So you don't get too disappointed.
Okay.
And then I found this very, very big bottle.
I've seen that in our fridge.
This is
the
amazing.
refrigerator.
Yes.
For a long time, and I just, what is it? Is it like soya? Is it something to make food with?
It is not. It is a beer.
Yeah.
And this is a beer that is actually, it's not only a big bottle, so it has more good things. It is made with champagne yeast.
Ooh.
So maybe it's super good.
Yeah, I hope so.
This is the Levon, or I don't know how to present it. It is a Belgian style pale ale.
Yeah.
It is actually originating from Sweden, but it is produced in Belgium.
Okay.
So I would say it's a Belgian beer.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And the brewery is called, or the brand is called Omnipollo. And I don't know what that means. Omni means everything. And pollo or pollo means chicken.
Yeah. I think everything's chicken.
Everything's a chicken. It's just
Everything is chicken.
It's a stupid name.
Everyone is a chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So not sure, but
No.
you can see here on the label there's actually some type of a bird's foot. You see that?
Yeah.
So maybe there actually is something to it, that everything is a chicken.
Yeah. It's more feet. There's a human feet.
Yeah, it's a lot of feet.
Okay.
Maybe it's a foot beer.
Yeah, and like planet as well, so it's different things. Yeah. Okay.
Very strange. However, it's made by champagne yeast, so they also have like this champagne cork to it.
Yeah.
And let's see if this can get us there. So whilst we are waiting for Africa, we have this. Ooh.
Okay.
Let's see how this one can tickle
Lovely smoke.
the senses. Ooh. Did you hear that?
Yes.
That's the sound of love.
I know you can do that as well.
Yeah.
Let us hear.
Okay. Just a second. Okay. Then we have to pretend that I have a beer. So let's pretend this is a beer.
Yeah.
Hey, I have a serendipity beer.
Okay. That's good.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, that's good.
That's my party trick. I'm a one-trick pony, as they say. This is the only thing I know. Okay, look at the color.
Yeah.
It's quite yellowish,
Yes.
isn't it?
Very light.
Very light.
Yeah. Does it smell good?
It smells like everything is a chicken.
Oh.
Smell it.
It smells good.
Yes.
It smells sweet, I think. Or
Yes.
may I? Or shall I wait?
Let the smell sink in. And now you try.
Okay.
I will just lean back and enjoy the show. One more. You know, the first one is just to open up the doors.
Yes, because I was also drinking coffee.
Exactly.
I like it.
Omnipolo.
Yeah, this is good.
It's not like the. It's not a chili Klaus.
No, it's not a chili Klaus. That one was no good.
No.
If we say it.
Describe the taste then. What is the first thing you think of? 1, 2, 3, go.
Wheat. I just said it
Okay,
because
last time
I don't
you
know
said
how that
beer.
tasted.
So you are progressing.
It smells. It tastes. I don't know actually. I'm so bad at. I would never get a job as a real taster.
No.
This is kind of the novice tasting program.
Yeah. Okay. Have you tasted enough?
Yes.
My
one,
dear
I might have one more.
Queen.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So today we will use the famous York skeins.
Yes.
Because they are so beautiful. Sister. Then we will start with the ply. I assume now you have this ingrained in your system, so I don't even have to talk about the meaning anymore.
You can talk about it because no one heard the actual good grading system that you can say. Because I always say it a little bit wrong.
I think last time you did a good job.
I did.
The ply is describing how easy or hard the beer is to drink. So
Yeah.
how easy it flows into your system.
Yeah.
So some beers might be very much full of taste and heavy and so on.
Yeah.
And some are very light. The skeins is just the taste, the
Yeah.
pure taste. And important enough to know, this is a knitting beer, right?
Yeah.
So there is some research behind this that shows that the perfect ply for a knitting beer is what?
2.
Exactly.
Because you don't need to eat anything with it and gross your fingers with chips and things.
Yes, you
Yeah.
don't want to have chips.
No, we don't want chips in our yarn.
No. And no sausage either.
No. Even though it's very good.
Yes,
with
but that's
sausage.
after knitting.
Yeah.
So then takes us back then to the actual grading. And we start with the plies. So how many plies? How many plies? How many
Then
plies?
it will get 2 because it was very easy and fun to drink.
2 York plies.
Yes.
That's good. That's an amazing start. And you know now, I will prepare in my hand 5 plies. And I will just wait for you to say the number. Go.
4. The fifth will go. Fifth. That's a very hard thing to say.
Yeah.
The fifth. How do you say it?
5th.
Fifth.
You need to go like
Fifth.
5th.
Fifth.
Yeah.
Fifth.
I think it was just because you only had 4 of these yarn
Yes,
skeins
it
actually.
must, yeah.
Otherwise,
Yes.
it would have gone 5.
Must have been that.
Okay, so you're saying 4 skeins then?
Yeah.
Look at this.
They look good.
They look very good, and so do you.
Thank you.
Thank you for playing the beer game.
Woohoo!
Alright, so the Omnipolo, the chicken of everywhere is a chicken beer.
Yes. Everywhere.
Everywhere there are chickens. From Belgium / Sweden, not sure, in this oversized, very beautiful bottle. Gets 2 plies and 4 York skates.
Yes.
Good, that's a good score. Can I taste it too?
Of course you can. I'll see if you think the same.
Oh yeah. If I were a chicken, I would definitely drink this beer.
Oh.
That's a very good beer. I
Yes.
have nothing more to say.
Maybe we should just say...
Au revoir.
I want to say something fun.
Okay. What do you want to say that's fun?
I don't know. I just felt a little like now we're going to vacation.
Yeah.
And it felt like I will not talk here for a long time, but I will, probably.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say something fun.
You know how many tons?
But I never say something fun. You
You
say
say
the
a
fun
lot
parts.
of fun things.
I just say the boring parts.
Maybe you can say how many tons of concrete are used in the world every year.
Yes, I can say that because that's 50 million tons. Billion tons.
50 billion tons. So if I say, so how much sand is that? What will that cover?
That would cover the whole California state. That's a lot of sand.
That was amazing.
Okay, so yeah, that might have been fun.
I think that was very fun actually.
Okay, yeah.
Other things you want to add
No,
while you're at it?
no. I just maybe
Yes.
just a little tip for me before I leave for vacation. If I'm planning to knit a lovely DK sweater,
Yes.
it might be color work or a lovely structure, anything, because I would like to knit a garment with my Silk York DK. What pattern in DK weight would you choose to knit? Give me some tips, then I can read that during vacation and maybe have something fun to look forward to when my hipster shawl is done. And maybe one of the whips. Or not.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I can add, last time we were talking about pins. And I was asking, or we were asking, if you know anyone who can draw. And we do have some tips. It's
Yes,
just
we
that
have.
I have been swamped with work.
Yes,
so I
and
have
me
not
too.
had the chance to reach out. We will.
Yes, we will.
Yes.
Thank you for the tips. Sometimes we just disappear in having no time to do anything but things we just have to do first.
Yes.
But we had some good tips and we have checked the tips out and
Yes.
we will reach out when we just have some more time.
True. And we do appreciate all the comments and feedback and some questions. It's really heartwarming.
Yes, it is. It's lovely. It's lovely to read the comments. And as soon as we get a new one, I get it on my email and I read it. And I'm always very, very happy when you write just anything,
Yeah.
even though what it is. It's very fun because then it feels like it's not just you and me talking.
No, true. It's a dialogue.
Yeah, so that's fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. Can they write anything else to us?
Yes,
that
I
we
think
will-
you can. You know what? I think you can write whatever you want, and you can also write if you have any question of whatever you would like us to answer, personal or work-wise, or
Yeah, a question and ask. Maybe we could have a little section in the next.
yes.
Yeah.
So whatever question you might have,
Yes.
please post it in YouTube or
No,
send it
YouTube.
privately.
No, YouTube.
YouTube.
Because
YouTube. Nothing else.
No.
YouTube.
sometimes I have too many social media channels like Facebook and Ravelry and Instagram and emails and here, and I'm not good. So here is the best
YouTube.
one. Just any question you can think of about the dyeing, about the yarn, about us, just anything. And we
Or about concrete. We know a lot about concrete.
so, yeah.
So whatever,
Yeah.
we will answer it.
Yes, and we hope that you are having just a lovely vacation as well, and that you have some nice free time, and maybe have some nice knitting time for yourself, and just enjoying to be a little, just hang out
Just
somewhere.
enjoy to be alive.
Yes.
Be nice and kind to each other.
Yeah.
Open your eyes and see the beautiful things around you.
Yeah, and you will check out the stories on my Instagram feed, because I hope maybe you think it would be nice to watch some pictures from Germany and from Austria and from Italy and things like that.
And from San Marino.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Until then, have a great summer. Thank you for watching, and we will see you on the other side of what we in Sweden usually call the summer. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
like a bird on a tree. I'm just sitting here, I got time, it's clear to see. From up here